So here's kind of the last type of log equation that we're going to look at. So in this one we aren't able to say drop the logs on both sides because there's a 2 here. It would need to be a log on the 2 for us to drop all the logs. So basically this is what we're going to do. I'll just show you the method of how you're going to solve one like this. So first you're going to move all the logs over to one side. So we're going to have 2 log 3 of x minus log base 3 of x minus 2, and that's equal to 2. So we're going to use the second rule, so it's going to be minus, it's going to be dividing, but we can't do it yet because there's a 2 in front of it. So remember I said that in one of the videos, you can't have a 2 in front of a log and still use the second rule. So basically we're going to have to change this now to log base 3 of x squared. So you have to bring the 2 up to the top. So now it's x squared minus log base 3 of x minus 2. Ooh, 2, just finish that one off. So bogey 2. There you go, that'll do. Is equal to 2. Now we can do the rule. So now it's going to be log base 3 of x squared divided by x minus 2, and that's all equal to 2, right? So now it's very similar to the first question we had. So the first log equation, all we had to do was say 3 to the power of 2 is equal to this. So again, I'll say just power, and this is equals. Yeah, so now we're going to have x squared divided by x minus 2 is equal to 3 to the power of 2. So then x squared divided by x minus 2 is equal to 9. That means x squared is equal to 9x minus 18. So we're going to multiply x minus 2 by both sides. So then x squared minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. And now we have a quadratic that we have to solve. So this quadratic, to solve it, it's going to be x minus 6 and x minus 3 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 3. Now you have to check both of these. Go up 2 log, so just quickly, 2 log base 3 of x is equal to 2 plus log base 3 of x minus 2. So if we try 2 log 3 of 6 is equal to 2 plus log 3 of 6 minus 2, we'll see that that's correct. Check that in your calculator. And then as well, 2 log of 3 of 3 is equal to 2 plus log 3 of 3 minus 2. Again, that'll also be correct in your calculator. So this is all good. Yeah, those are our two answers. X is equal to 6 and x is equal to 3, and that's our last log equation. That's the last kind of type. We have to do a little bit of moving around first, and then you can do this step here, which is our first log equation we looked at. So those are kind of 4 different types of log equation. Yeah, that's it for log equations. So if you know those 4, you should be covered for everything that's going to come up. You also still need to know the rules just in case they do throw kind of a curveball in, but it should be one of those 4 methods. So now we're going to move on to real life logs and look at the kind of questions they can ask on that. And the real life logs are probably the most popular log questions.